All right, the next item on our agenda is superintendent's recommendations and reports. Mr. Smith?
Thank you, Mr. Birdie. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Martin to cover the items listed under Personnel Professional.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Mr. Birding and members of the board, I have several items for your consideration this evening under Personnel Professional. Item number 1, unpaid leave of absence, letter A. Item 2, employment. Letter A is ESL tutor for the current school year. Letter B is home instructors for the current school year. Letter C is Saturday school supervisors for the current school year. Letter D is substitute teachers for this school year. And then item 3 is a correction, letter A. That concludes the items I have this evening for your consideration under Personnel Professional.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. At this time, I will entertain a motion to accept the recommendation.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Mrs. Lane, will you call the roll, please?
Mrs. Gundrum?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes.
Mr. Birding?
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Motion passes.
This time, I'd like to ask Mr. Penny to cover the items listed under Personnel Support.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Mr. Birding, members of the board, I have the following items for your consideration this evening under Personnel Support. Under item number 1, resignations, letters A through F, and under item number 2, employment, letters A and B. This concludes the items I have for your consideration this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Penny. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to accept the recommendations.
So.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Mrs. Lane, will you call the roll, please?
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes.
Mr. Birding?
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum?
Yes.
Motion passes.